Hey everybody, guess what? We are live. We're here with the City of Brentwood. I've got Deanna Lambert, Fire Chief Goss with us. How's it going today, everybody?
Hi, good. How are you doing today?
Going all right.
Good. It's Earth Day. Have you celebrated Earth Day today yet?
I have not been out in the earth very much lately. So.
I have not even been outside yet today, but I feel like I will be going out to enjoy the clear blue skies today.
Yeah, it's a little cooler. I'm on the back porch and doing my back porch sessions here. So it's a little cooler than I expected, but it's better than rain, right?
Nice. Yes. Love the sunshine any day.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about City of Brentwood. Lately, Deanna, you guys have taken everything virtual, like from city meetings to paying your bills online. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we've been offering a lot of these resources for city services online for a while, but over the past few weeks, now more than ever, this has been very important to limit exposure to residents and also our employees. When you walk in and pay a bill using money, your water bill or something like that, you're exposing yourself and our employees to some of the germs of the world right now. And so we definitely are encouraging everyone to use our online resources. You can pay your water bill. You can watch our city commission meeting live Monday night, all from online. And we've put all of our resources into our COVID-19 resource page. So we invite everyone to go to brentwoodtn.gov and check out those options.
That's great. Chief Goss, tell us about what you've seen over the past month during COVID-19. Have calls been less? Have things been more since people have been home more? What has that been like?
Well, obviously we're in the people business. So as fewer people are out and about, our call volume has declined. And that's pretty much the case countywide in our conversations with other public safety directors. I just ran the numbers again yesterday. We're actually, for the calendar year, still ahead of last year. Which every year we experience a 3 to 5% increase. It seems like pretty consistently, but since March 1st, we're about 30% off the pace that we were earlier this year. So nearly a third in decrease in call volume. And as you know, Brentwood being 91% residential, most of our calls during the day are either on the interstate or in the office parks. And with those both seeing dramatically reduced traffic, it has impacted our call volume for sure.
That's wow, 30%. That's a huge number.
It is.
And
our folks, when we're not doing as many building inspections and those public contact events, we're trying to minimize those right now. We're doing some in-house training and some other activities that we often don't have time to do to fill that daily work schedule. And of course, just bombarded with information and protocol changes and things regarding the virus too.
Yeah, you mentioned the virus, and there's a hot topic right now about hand sanitizer. And obviously being in the public, as you said, and working with the public, that's a big deal for you guys. Tell us what you guys are doing right now.
Well, it's not just hand sanitizing for us. Every time we roll out the doors, we have a potential exposure. We don't want to become exposed. And the last thing we want to do is to enter somebody's home for a non-COVID related emergency and carry that in with us. So we're concentrated and focused on decontamination and sanitization of our equipment and our apparatus. Every time we get back from a call, we have a spray that we actually coat the inside of our apparatus, all of our equipment with, in addition to making sure our personnel take care of themselves. So even things as minor as taking our shoes off in the bay and not wearing those in the building to try to reduce the chance of cross-contamination. So things you never thought about before, we're having to think about now. And even for those non-COVID related calls, what I call the more routine type medical emergencies, our guys are still masking up, guys and girls are still masking up and protecting themselves and those we come in contact with when they enter the residence.
Yeah. So what has life been like day to day? Because I know like some of your guys, they stay in the stations for a certain amount of time. What does that look like during COVID-19?
Well, we've had to even change the interaction between our crew members because we often do training across the shift. So you might have 2 or 3 stations training it together. Well, if you do that now and you find out a couple of days from now that one person is symptomatic or has been exposed, you're taking out potentially half a shift or more. And so we're even isolating our crews more. They're staying in the house more. They're staying amongst themselves. We're not transferring personnel from station to station during the day to fill vacancies. So we're staffing differently. We developed a staffing model early on, taking us down to like 40% of our normal daily minimum and how we're going to handle that. Fortunately, very fortunately, we haven't had to do that to this point. But those are the things that you have to think about and prepare for. And it's definitely changed the way that our folks interact with each other on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think those are things that we don't think about as citizens, but it's good for us to hear and know that you guys are having to go through that as well.
Yeah.
Deanna, tell us, like everybody's wanting to know, we can't wait to get out and about and see everybody in person instead of through screens. What does the next steps look like for reopening City of Brentwood?
Yeah, I feel like that's the question that's on everyone's mind right now with the talk from Governor Lee about kind of this reopening and what does that look like. And to be honest, right now, Brentwood is waiting for the instruction from the governor and the task force that he's put together to kind of see what that looks like. I think that we all have to be slow to move out. We might all be anxious and kind of stir crazy in our homes, but I feel like our social distancing has worked. And so I think that we're going to have to be very cautious as we move forward into this reopening period and what that looks like, to not forget how dangerous this virus still is. And so, face mask and the coverings and things like that to protect not only yourself, but others, I believe are going to be a thing of our future. And so as far as the City of Brentwood, we are still in those discussions to try to see what reopening, when and what that looks like. So we're going to wait and hear from the governor later this week about what his guidelines are.
I think that's what we're all doing. We're all waiting, but we're all very anxious, as you mentioned, ready to get out and about and see everyone and do a high five from a distance.
Yeah, these video calls have been very interesting. As the City of Brentwood, our staff has gone to more of a virtual office setting. And I know I really enjoy seeing all my coworkers, and I get so excited when we see everyone's faces on these new, government hasn't used technology like this in the past in some of the other private sectors. So it's been interesting to kind of work through those challenges of technology. And our technology team at Brentwood has done an amazing job with getting us all up to speed with these changes. And so we have a small crew at Brentwood, but they have been mighty.
That's incredible. Well, thanks so much for you guys coming and hanging out with us and letting us know the updates for City of Brentwood. In the air. Oh, we just got a comment. In the air, high five, or toe tap is the new high five. Okay.
High five.
There we go. High five, everybody. Deanna, tell us again where we can find more information if people are curious. I know the parks are open, but the restrooms are closed. Is that right? You can still enjoy the parks.
Most of our restrooms are open. There's a few restrooms that have been closed just because we are working on kind of a skeleton staff with people shifting their work schedules. But yeah, obviously parks are open and available for use of the trails. Just make sure you stay 6 feet apart. And our basketball courts, our volleyball courts, and playgrounds are closed per the guidance from the governor and the CDC on recommendation of not spreading germs. But we're on Facebook, City of Brentwood, Instagram, YouTube channel. If you want to learn all about different kind of programs and see things happening, we have several videos on our YouTube channel and Twitter. And then our website, of course, is brentwoodtn.gov.
Yes. So just for future reference, will you be rolling out the plan on that website when we know what will reopen?
Yes. All of our latest information regarding COVID-19, there is a red banner on the top of our homepage on our website. So go there, and all of the latest information is there in terms of city changes.
All right. Well, somebody says you guys are doing a great job on social. So, hey, you must be doing something right.
Well, thank you for your time this morning and allowing us this opportunity.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Donna.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.